welcome to Weekly Weird News, brought to you by Cutting the Board in the Post-Truth Apocalypse. I'm Ben. This week I'm hanging out with Gaz.
Hello.
And Mike.
Hello.
This is our sister show at Cutting the Board in the Post-Truth Apocalypse, where we bring you the weekly world of the weird as we found on the World Wide Web this week. Alright, this is what it says on the tin, really. Here's some weird shit we found.
Yeah.
We're going to bring it to you in a one after the other, easy to follow format. Because if we all talked at once, you'd hear nothing.
Well, you hear everything, but understand nothing.
Yeah, whatever.
Very profound.
Yeah.
Is that from the Bible?
No. Yes, the satanic one. And here's your yearly Doomsday Clock update, guys.
Start on a cheery one.
Well, I'm going to change my clock. Reminds me.
Oh yeah, shit, you're still doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, listener Mike keeps his kitchen clock permanently off, but always set to what the Doomsday Clock is set to. As a constant reminder.
It's red as well. I can't stand the ticking, mate. It's too loud.
Take the battery out.
Take the battery out, and I thought, I like the clock. It's not alright. I set to Doomsday Clock. Always reminds me every morning when I walk into the kitchen.
That's a brilliant idea. You should post a picture of it every single day on Instagram. Start a page every day. It's the same. I bet it'll get popular.
It probably will.
Trouble is, it only changes once a year, doesn't it?
It does, they update it
So
once
it
a
would
year.
be just the same.
But people still follow that shit.
Yeah.
They love it. Yeah. I think it could be a ticket to success.
You haven't even got to be on the camera, Mike. Just do the voice. You just go, Doomsday Clock, still at whatever.
To be fair, I do follow a page which is a low-res image of Barry Chuckle, the same image every day.
Who's Barry Chuckle for any listeners abroad?
One of the Chuckle brothers from Chuckle Vision.
Children's
Chuckle
entertainers from the
Chuckle
Vision.
early
Burn
90s.
into your brains. To me.
Oh, I just thought it got
To you.
very tired, didn't
To
it?
me. Not when you were 7.
Same joke all the time.
I'd watch them drop a sofa, drop a fridge, paint a glass, whatever the fuck they were carrying this week.
Worst removal guys in the world. I don't know why anyone hired them.
And they're always doing different jobs as well. Aren't they?
Why did you have to hire them together as well? That was one thing I never understood.
It was one package.
It comes a pair, doesn't
Does that
it?
mean then you get half the wages each?
Isn't that how it works with twins?
Well, your salary's 30k, you both get 15.
You get a job at McDonald's and then you both turn up on the Monday. Hello.
Yes, we are a package deal. But anyway, the Doomsday Clock.
Right.
Let's have a look then. The Doomsday Clock has been moved the closest it's ever been to midnight, meaning scientists believe we are closer than ever to the end of humanity. The clock is now set to 89 seconds to midnight, moving 1 second closer than it has for 2 years. We stayed still for 2 years.
Wow. Good. Is
No,
this because
eight-
Trump's in?
Good question.
They're
I'll tell you now.
overreacting.
Scientists cited nuclear threats, potential misuses in biological advances, climate change and AI were all factors in the decision. The initiative was first launched by the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists. You've got to say it in that voice. You've got to say it in a 1950s voice. You just have to. In response to the threat of nuclear war, they set the Doomsday Clock to a time based on how far away the board believe humanity is from destruction. The closer it gets to midnight, the bigger the threats facing the world. When it was first introduced in 1947, it was set to 7 minutes to midnight. The safest ever time came in 1995 when it was 14 minutes to midnight.
I told you the 90s were the best.
Yeah.
There you go, you can tell your housemate that.
Yeah.
Did you know in 1995 the Doomsday Clock was 14 minutes to midnight?
What's a Doomsday Clock? Ah.
Ah, well, I suppose, there's a lot of shit going on, but who are these guys to decide? Who are they? Why can't I decide? What gives them the will, the right to say, hey, we're at 89 seconds or...
Well, because for the whole year they're probably pouring over data that's coming in.
Well, I read the news every week.
But they're not.
I didn't say it.
But okay, I agree they have way more expertise than me, but they're not clairvoyants.
No, it's an estimate, isn't it? It's just a guess. Just saying this shit's getting bad and getting worse.
Yeah, I bet they're all fucking Dems. Every last fucking stinking one of them. They've all got TDS.
What's TDS?
Trump derangement syndrome. It's a very, very real thing. Trust me. Just type it into Twitter video search. You see lots of people screaming and crying into their phones. It's bizarre.
Well, he's only got 4 years.
A lot of celebs have it too. Yeah, that's it. Just grin and bear it.
We'll see.
I'm sure a lot of Muslim world's going to have it as well.
He's not going to be in any condition. He doesn't want to do this forever.
I do worry
I
about
don't know.
it.
The ego of the man.
I did hear one of the quotes when I caught that little bit of the radio today when they were like, what if the people from Gaza don't want to move? And he's like, I don't think they want to say no to me. Okay. Bit worried.
Now, Gaz, you being the keen Bible scholar you are, I'm quite sure there's something in the book of Revelations about Jerusalem and being recognised as the capital of Israel, something to do with the Antichrist and the end of days.
We don't pay attention to that part. That's the part that's been dismissed.
It's the New Testament.
Yeah, no,
and I think
Not by the right-wing Christian fascists.
I think you'll find there's a lot of Christians who really love the book of Revelations.
They're the fascists. They're the ones
they're just your
They're the ones who think he's going to come back and be vengeful.
People like
and
Mike Pence, it was the vice president.
Well, look, I'm not one of them crazy American Christians, am I? I'm a British quiet one.
No, I'm just saying, it's in the Protestant Bible as well. It's in the King James. It's the book of Revelation. You can't just, it's God's word, Gaz. It's in the book.
Maybe he is the Antichrist, and maybe that's why he's just so fucking cool.
I'm not going to deny it.
I'm not going to sit here and deny that I don't have a giant flag draped over my bedroom door which depicts Donald Trump's head on Rambo's body, and it says, "No man, no woman, no country can stop him." Which I bought from Temu. I bought it somewhat ironically.
You didn't.
Although, I said somewhat. I have to admit, it makes me smile every time I look at it.
I mean, you could make a point for the mark of the beast upon the forehead being the branded hats.
What, are you on about his hair?
No,
the hat. Oh, I see what you mean, the branded.
The mark
branding.
of the beast, then they should be branded upon their foreheads.
Well,
The
can't
mark
you
of
say
the
that
beast.
about anyone who wears a hat with a logo on it?
Well, I'm just saying it's well, you could do.
McDonald's.
Combine it with other things, like any time he's ever held a Bible was upside down in front of a church.
And he didn't put his hand on it when he swore
He
in.
didn't.
Either.
He didn't. Probably because it'd burn.
Look, I only pretend to believe in that shit. They like it.
Oh,
They
yeah.
vote for it. Okay? I don't want to talk about it.
It's a very clever ploy.
Fucking worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
I believe I'm alive because of God.
Every Christian just goes, "That's the man."
How can it not be? And apparently the kids think he's cool now. Well, not all of them. Blue-haired ones don't.
The young, normal kids do, because they can bully the blue-haired ones again now, and no one's going to stop them. Like, you're wearing cat ears to class, we're going to mercilessly bully you, which is the way it fucking should be.
Well,
Let's not pander to your mental derangement. You're not a cat.
The law of the jungle.
I always say the proof will be in the pudding, won't it?
And let's face it, furries do deserve to die.
We'll see.
Yes, I do. But I've got to admit, I was slightly disappointed because when I first got in the car, all I could hear was they were literally bigging it up on BBC. Like his latest thing is just said shockwaves through the Democratic Party, just shock and horror. And I was thinking, oh yeah, what's he? Come on, give it to me. And then it was just boring rebuild Gaza stuff. So, oh God. I was hoping he'd said something really wild, do you know what I mean?
Well, he's displacing 2 million people, is the idea, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Then he'll move them back into the golf. I mean, the things that he's built.
Oh yeah.
He's talking about it like it's just, a bit of retail work.
The
Not
Middle East
a bit
Riviera.
of remodelling, bit of rebuilding. Yeah. It'll be a travel destination.
You know full well there's going to be a Trump golf course. That's the first that's going to be
Who's
built.
going to want to go party on the fucking ash of like 1 million, however many... How many fucking people have been blown up in Gaza?
Over the course of the last 80 years.
Yeah.
Fuck knows, it's going to be 1 million.
Lovely round of golf though.
What's this ash raining down upon me?
Oh Lord, what's he done? This could kick off World War Three.
It's not going to kick off World War Three. It'll be fine.
Nah, he's just going to make loads of money.
Yeah.
So's some of his mates in Israel.
Well, there we go. The Doomsday Clock might be closer to next year than it is this year.
Odie Fatberg?
Oh, God.
Question mark.
Right.
Scientists collect smelly lumps of wet wipes, used condoms and grease from sewers and turn them into perfumes.
Why?
Sick fucks.
Why? Why would you want to do that?
Researchers at the University of Edinburgh found a way to transform nightmares from sewers into a fragrant oil with a scent of pine needles.
Well, who wants the smell of a fucking tree?
Well, as long as I don't know where it came from, it'll be fine, I suppose. But don't put that proudly on the bottle.
Made from Fatberg.
You're not going to sell it that.
No. Chunks of fatbergs are fed to specially engineered bacteria that have been genetically programmed to eat sewer waste. Over time, these bacteria break down the fatberg into a valuable chemical used in the perfume industry.
Couldn't you just program it to eat the sewer waste so it's just gone?
Yeah, but you know, valuable byproduct from it.
Programmable bacteria.
That's not going to come back to bite us on the
I'm
bum,
sure
is it?
that's absolutely sound and
I'm
safe.
sure that'll never be used in some kind of bomb.
No, I'm sure some madman's not going to make a bacteria that specifically eats the eyeballs.
Well, what's the difference between a fatberg and your fat on your body?
Well, it's mixed with all the others.
Yeah.
It's got bits of Johnny in it.
But can the bacteria tell the difference?
Oh, I see what you're saying. So could it eat, if that breaks
it-
free,
yeah.
could that start eating? I guess,
Or your fat and your...
in theory,
Gaz.
I'm sure it could be used in many ways.
Get on the phone to RFK and tell him about this. He'll love this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'll cure the obesity epidemic, wouldn't it?
Oh, fatbergs, man. Just the idea of it. It's just...
It's just everything, innit?
It's all the cooking oils and fucking all the shit that goes down the sink that shouldn't.
In the future, bacteria like this could be even released into sewage plants to break down fatbergs and leave the sewers smelling better than ever.
Well, that would be nice to walk past a drain and get a hit of pine.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ, have you seen that one there? That is the Whitechapel Fatberg.
It weighed 130 tons and was as long as London Bridge.
Jesus fucking... That is nightmare fuel, man.
Yeah. It consists of oils like cooking fat or conditioner to create a solid mass of dense material and all the solid waste that's flushed down the toilet.
Conditioners in hair conditioner.
Why? It's as if Whitechapel hasn't suffered enough. You know.
Oh,
Yep, it cost £220,000 to remove the Whitechapel fatberg.
£18 million a year cleaning them from the sewers. That's just Thames water.
does it say what they do with them?
I bet they just break them up so things can start flowing again.
But then what do they do? Do you know what I mean? Like, where's it go then?
And when they're removed, they're incinerated or sent to landfill.
Oh, God.
But now, I guess they use that bacteria on it, breaks it down, produces chemicals which are used in perfume.
I don't know. I wonder if they... Did they really explain that? Because in my head I'm thinking, do they take bits of it to the lab? Are they at that stage, or are they at the
Chunks
stage?
of the fatberg are fed to specifically engineered bacteria.
Yeah, so I wonder, are they doing that in the lab? They found it works, and now they've got to find a way to see if it works, if they can apply it
They're going to,
out in the sewer.
upscale it, aren't they?
Just fucking spray it all over the fucking... But then, like you say, when does it go wrong? What if it mutates, starts eating other things? What if it eats the bricks, or
Or if it starts eating us?
the electric, or the people? Oh, God. But, yeah, like you say, I'm sure programmable bacteria is... I'm sure it's not been used so far. I'm sure everything is going to be fine. Can you hear something ticking?
I think it's Mike's Doomsday Clock. It's come.
It's
turned
That
itself
would
on.
be freaky if it fucking moved a second closer without a battery.
Oh man, I wouldn't fancy clearing that because they're doing it by hand in some of them pics. The one bloke's got a shovel.
I was thinking, honestly, I hope they earn some serious dollar for that. Or otherwise, do they enjoy that? Who wants that? That must be an ungodly smell.
Oh.
But you'll get people that enjoy that, though.
I wouldn't like to be underground
No, I hate that.
all day in the dark because there's no fucking light down there. It's what you've got, isn't it? Your
Look,
torch.
he's got a souvenir, that one.
He's not holding that bare hand.
I was going to say, I just had to zoom in now. They are gloves, but I thought Benny was barehanded. Then I was going to say, well, if she's down there,
I wouldn't like to be down there. I think it's fucking.
Is that Johnny?
Yeah. It's creepy being down there, isn't it? There's fucking rats. There's probably some black pigs still from the Victorian times that mutated and gone mad.
I learnt an interesting fact about condoms the other day.
Oh yeah.
You know Thunderbirds,
Yeah.
the original. Like on the first puppets that they made, like there's a gap underneath the lip. There needs to be a material that stretches as the lip moves up and down.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you'd see there'd just be a gap of air, wouldn't there? Just to make it look. So the only material they could find that would work was condoms. So all your favourite little Thunderbirds puppets have all got little bits of condom on their face.
Ah. Well, as long as it's not used.
It was the 60s.
Well, I bet the one on Lady Penelope was used. I bet someone fucked Lady Penelope from Thunderbirds.
It was the
I bet
60s.
someone fucked that puppet.
God, I've been watching a lot of Thunderbirds lately.
Have you?
I enjoy it.
I mean, I remember. You seen the
No, it
movie?
wasn't for me.
I zone out to it. Yeah, which movie? Not the remake.
No. It was the original
Where
movie.
it's still puppets.
Where they go to Mars and then these rock
Yeah.
monsters.
Thunderbirds are go.
Yeah. That's quite good, actually.
Yeah, I watched that not long
I had
ago.
that on VHS.
I like getting really stoned. I can't be arsed with the story. Like, I learned on this documentary I watched about it. They were like an hour long because they sold it to America. But like that meant they had loads of time to kill. So like they move really slowly, and the conversations are quite slow and drawn out because we haven't quite written enough for an hour. But when the fucking action scenes kick in, mate, it's fucking awesome, man. Super marination.
I always felt really sorry for the brother in the space station. Because it's like, was he the unpopular one?
Yeah, he's a prick. That's
It's
why
like,
I left
he's a
him up
prick.
there.
You're Thunderbird 5, you're up in space for fucking 9 months a year, you cunt.
But they tell him, you've got the most important
Yeah.
job. You're listening for all the emergencies.
Yeah.
You're vital.
He's not going stir crazy up there, is he?
prick.
9 months on his own in
Dad.
space.
Dad, shut up! Gordon, whatever his name was.
You know what, I think he might have been called Gordon, which explains why he's the fucking one no one likes. No one likes a Gordon.
But everyone liked Virgil, though.
Everyone
didn't
likes
they?
Virgil.
I can't believe you
I
didn't
don't,
like
I
him,
don't
mate.
remember it, to be fair.
Don't you? Oh.
Wasn't there someone called Brains as well?
Brains,
Brains
yeah.
was the guy who designed all the kit.
Yeah, I remember bits of it.
But it was weird because they were like, oh yeah, no one can take pictures of our stuff. Like, we'll come and help you, but no one's allowed to take pictures of our stuff. And the bad guy, all he ever did was try and take pictures of it. It was like nice, harmless fun. Never tried to kill anybody. Never tried to steal it. Just wanted to take pictures of it.
It was just, and I like the fact that it was just a load of nerds in somewhere in England making this like huge, like epic cinematic action stuff, but like with puppets. In America, they use like real cars and stuff, and we were like, we can do it with puppets. It's charming.
Yeah, but
So
when
anyway.
the island transformed, though, it was fucking sweet.
And the theme tunes, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I know how we got from fatbergs to Thunderbirds. Condoms.
Yeah.
There's a sentence that's never been said.
If you're a billionaire, would you start your own international rescue?
I'd love it. Well, I could probably think of better things to do, but
If you're a bored billionaire, because you're not going to be
cost a
Batman,
lot
you're
of
too old.
money. No, I'd like to maybe pay for a Batman, train a Batman, create a Batman. So I've often wondered why no one is Batman. There's a lot of billionaires. Why is no one Batman?
Yeah,
Maybe they are and we don't know about it.
that's true.
Anyway.
Maybe he's dressed up as Batman and hunt just for sport, and obviously no one ever survives, so we don't know.
I just like to think there's one out there that's paid for the best fight training possible, psychotically dedicated himself to it, built an indestructible suit and just sneaks out at night to beat the shit out of criminals. There's got to be one.
You'd like to think so.
But I'd like him to beat up corporate criminals, like really top end, like
You mean he,
to police, to beat the shit out of the elites.
so a tribe of Luigi's?
Like he's that's what I want my Batman to do. Don't, because it's a bit weird that Batman, if you think about it, I know it's not good to mug a lady, but should you have your spine broken?
You're not dead, are you?
No, you're not dead.
I won't kill you,
But
but,
you
I
are.
will break your spine.
You are forever changed.
You'll be mugging it on again, will you?
No. You know what I mean?
But he is the knight, he is the fear.
He is a fascist, but we love him.
You know, that poor security guard at LexCorp, doing some overtime at Christmas. All of a sudden, Batman jumps at the shadows, breaks both your arms.
He just paid his fucking taxes.
They shouldn't have shot his mum and dad, should they?
No.
Criminals. They're a cowardly lot, as he says. Says you, sneaking around in the dark.
It's true enough. I am the knight. Yeah.
I feel like I'm being blasphemous. I love Batman. It's just, don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
Just think about the cool shit.
It's like, I love Judge Dredd, but you can't really think about that too much because he's just a violent fascist.
Yeah.
Mass murderer. But he's really cool. So, and finally, oh God, why'd you give me these things?
What do you like?
So if I can get through this without gipping. Boy rushed to hospital with a cough, stuns doctors by bringing up live creature. Warning, distressing content. Thanks. Oh my God, so he was rushed to hospital, with blood in his saliva. He turned out to have a leech deeply embedded in his lung and feasting on his blood.
Would you like to see said leech?
No! Oh, not in his...
Wow.
Oh, Christ. Oh, God.
12 centimetres.
Oh.
It's a biggie, innit?
Oh, all right. Scroll on.
Oh, it is in China.
Oh, God. So, a young boy, he was having breathing difficulties, and yes, he turned out to have a problem straight out of nightmares. As doctors were treating him, the 7-year-old coughed up a writhing 12-centimetre long leech. The boy named Fuck Off.
Is that his name? Is that what it translates to?
Zhao Jiang, I think.
No, his name's Fuck Off. It's translated to Fuck Off. I've been learning Mandarin.
Oh, it's Xiao Yang. Oh, what Mike said. We'll just refer to him as the boy from now on. Christ alive. He was coughing up blood. So the medics at the hospital's paediatric department carried out an inhalation treatment. Is that what that says?
Yeah.
Atomization?
Yeah.
I thought that was when something was like...
No,
reduced to nothing.
your vape's an atomizer.
Oh, okay.
It's like it turns it into a vapour.
Right, okay.
Although they could have turned him into Dr. Manhattan for all we know.
I thought
It's
it
the
meant
same
like...
thing,
This is China.
Reduced to nothing.
Yeah.
But atomised. But right, liquid medications are turned into vapour that, they can be inhaled. So after breathing in the medicated mist for a few moments, the boy horrified doctors by dramatically coughing up the living 5-inch parasite. Fuck me. Doctors examined... What if you didn't know what a leech was? Just because you're a doctor doesn't mean you're a biology expert. And you've seen that come out and you're like, what the fucking shit?
I watched Aliens in the night. It's all fucking...
Dr. Gaz, I'm just smashing it with anything I can get. Pans and scissors and shit going everywhere. Kill it! Before it infests another! Get away from him, you bitch! Robo suit. Oh, God. Fuck me. Or, what's my usual solution?
You put a gun in your mouth.
Coughs up. Oh my God, he's coughed up a leech. Dr. Gaz, what are you doing? Never seen that again. No point living now. No, I wouldn't. Well, God, leeches are a parasitic worm, for those who don't know. Most commonly found in fresh water. The best known species, Hirudo medicanalis, feeds on blood, secreting a chemical after biting to prevent the wound from healing. When found on the skin, they can be safely removed by hand, since they do not burrow into the skin or leave the head in the wound. Because they're used, or were used, I think they still are, aren't they, in certain medical procedures.
They thin the blood, don't they?
Because in their different types, I think I'm basing this on Rambo, but when he comes out of the swamp and he's got them all on his body and he gets them off with a knife, they're like
They swell up as they feast, don't they? So they
Oh,
start off
okay.
really small, and as they
That's how he
drink, they
swallowed
swell right up.
Oh my life, this cunt must have feasted on so much of his blood. Oh man. In this unusual case, the creature had somehow found its way deep into the young boy's lung, causing a serious infection. It was soon established that the leech had been living in the boy's lungs for quite a while. His treatment involved a deep clean of his lungs and removal of blood clots in the area.
A deep clean of your lungs?
I could do with one of them. As reported by Need to Know.
We should give them out on the NHS.
Yeah.
Once every 5 years, your lungs get
Fuck
deep
me, the
cleaned.
queues would be out the fucking...
Yeah.
this country.
Bankrupt the country.
Why do you want the treatment? So I can start again.
Hey, I knew a bloke. He was in his 60s. In fact, he retired last year, so he was 65. 40 a day, man. Right? Still 40 a day. Would just chain smoke 3 or 4. On lung. On one lung. He'd had a lung removed.
Trooper.
And he had COPD.
What a
that
guy.
lung disease. And he'd still be out there fucking
What a
4
guy.
in a row. Go back in, do some work for a bit.
Fucking hell.
Go back out, another 4.
This country was built on the backs of men like
It
that.
was. It fucking was. One fucking lung and he's still doing 40 a day.
Because I've got to have something. I've got to have some vice in life, haven't I?
He fucking loved every breath of that. You could see it on his face.
Ooh, very Moorish. So they deep cleaned the fucker's lungs. God knows how they did that. It was China, so I dread to think.
Just a sponge on a rope, on a stick.
I'm thinking a fucking high-powered hose of bleach.
Sponge on a stick.
It's a Chinese provincial. Oh, it's a Brillo pad on a medicinal stick.
Has it got a bit of tiger bones sprinkled on the end?
Possibly. And they can scrub it away.
Doing some
Bit
deep clean.
of, bit of scourer. Got some Jif on it.
I love the way your brain works.
Got some Jif on the end of it. Get it. Medicinal probe. Give it a scrub. There we go.
I don't think that's how they did it.
I like my way better.
I don't know what the boy would think. I would sing zang.
It's China, mate. He ain't gonna sing it. Party insists you have your lungs clean like this. This is how we do
Does
it.
he have to have a blood eagle? Does he just get in
How
there
do you get your stick to go?
break his ribs
It's
and
a
pull it apart?
medicinal probe, so it bends.
So how do you know you're going to get the right
Oh,
look?
well, you're gonna scan on it, and you're gonna have it like,
Does it split off?
yeah, you're gonna split up.
2 Brillo pads.
Or maybe it has. That's not just a refinement of the idea.
As
It
you
gets
come down to the middle, you twist and
and it
it
just
opens.
pops open
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Fucking
You just,
engineer,
you just define the idea.
engineering marvel
There's a
there.
bit of Jif on the end of it when it goes down. Just give him a scrub.
Write it down.
Give him a scrub like that. Turn it round to the sides, top, bottom. You know.
Dr. Ben.
Call me for a free lung clean. First one's free.
His fucking lungs are clean.
You'll never have any money because he'll be dead after the first one.
He's fucking dead, but look, you can eat your dinner off them. I see your face in them.
I mean, what are you guys doing? I'm pioneering surgical procedures. What are you guys doing before you laugh at it?
What am I doing? I'm murdering the leech. That's what I'll do.
It's a
You've
medicinal
murdered
probe.
the boy. You've murdered Yang Yang.
Oh, man.
Might work.
Ang Yang. So sorry. That's about
it,
it, really. Yeah. Last thing. It's thought that it might have found its way into the boy's trachea after he inhaled eggs or lava into his airways. The moist environment provided by the boy's body, including oxygen and blood, provided an ideal space for the leech to develop. Thanks to the efforts carried out by medical staff, the boy was able to make a full recovery.
Like you would have
Thank
with
God.
my care.
No, he wouldn't have. He's dead the minute you jam the Brillo pad into his organs.
So you bit of Brillo pad on the end of a
Your
medicinal
lungs are
probe.
miles away from you. You can't. You can't put a stick. I don't
It's a
think.
medicinal probe, not just a stick I found in the fucking
You
yard.
said a sponge on the end of a stick.
Well, I refined the idea. I tried the stick, it didn't work.
You might as well jam it up his fucking arse for all the good that's going to do.
Well, that's even longer to get there.
Dr. Ben, I don't think you can access the lungs through the anus. You can if you push hard enough.
Brace yourself.
This might hurt. Yeah, that kid's dead.
Oh, well, we'll soon see you at that. Give me a few years, I'll get that into medicinal science. I'll write a paper.
Please don't. For the sake of all involved. Oh dear.
I'm a pioneer is what I am. A visionary.
You're something.
A visionary.
A fucking maniac.
There's nothing I can't turn my intellect to.
Wow. And on that bombshell, I think we should end the show.
Yes, I'm in Beth. Thanks for listening. Don't do the favourite, don't do the cool. Do you follow me for more pioneering medical treatments?
God, no. I'm in Mike. Thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
I've been Gaz, free Biff Tannen. Bye.